I'm gonna throw them under their sphere of influence very, very soon. And there's now a conflict in Spain? Wait, where's this crisis? Oh, in the Philippines. Okay, I'm a little surprised by that. But there's a crisis going on in the Philippines between the Spanish and the French. We now actually are ranking above the... who's the only secondary power ahead of us? Just Belgium and Denmark. And, like, here's the thing. Denmark is going to get murdered in some sort of war. If Denmark chooses a side and they get absolutely murdered, are you going to go after African lands? I mean, I've taken over Zanzibar, and that was actually by accident. But I think we're going to see France... I mean, who's Germany want it back? Germany wants to back the UK. So, I mean, of course, the France is going to lose this. Denmark doesn't know who to support. And France is not going to fight everyone in Europe. I know France wants their core territory back. But they're not stupid enough to fight everyone in the world. I would have to imagine. Also, what we want to do is disband our, get rid of our men of war, because they're basically garbage. They're just really bad and don't help us at all. Yeah, white peace, not a big surprise. Seeing as there's no way France would be able to fight literally everyone in Europe. So, like, how are these reforms doing? Like, nobody wants to vote on any reforms, I've noticed. 44% say yes. So I think once we get over 5, we'll be able to pass another reform. And Britain, you're at war with the Russian. Because Germany wants Istria. I'm going to say no to that call to arms because I am terrified of Russia. And I don't want to fight them. And, you know, let's improve relations with the Germans. I mean, Germany will fight and they'll beat... They'll beat Italy, right? Like, there's no doubt in my mind about that. Even though Russia has more units, Germany is Germany. And they've also annexed, you know, all of Bohemia and Austria. So they're doing pretty well for themselves, I would have to imagine. Peace relations there again. So we're now at least positive relations with the Germans. Also, I gotta charge my phone. What I was meant to do before I even started the stream, buddy. Yes, I mean, you've just seen a few good battles. France is actually trying to fight the Germans now. They want to take Alsace-Lorraine. So Germany's now fighting a kind of like a two-front war. They're fighting Italians, France, and Russia by themselves. You want to be allies? Negative 226, infamy, other sphere, army strength. Yeah, our country sucks so much that the Germans don't want to be our friends. But Britain will say yes. Thank you, Britain. I knew I could always trust you. Who's Russia fighting? They're fighting Sweden. They're fighting Germany. The French actually have started to push away into the Rhineland. There's been a scandal in the French Republic. I don't know if that really matters at all. France actually got back Alsace-Lorraine. Okay, then. That's not really what I was expecting there. I thought Germany would just crush both of them, but I guess they just gave up. Okay, cool. Yes, you're now at least a somewhat balanced army. Actually, what we should do is disband the red regiments. We will need 2 more infantry. So let's get these guys trained up. But of course, all of Europe's at war, so it's going to be a little bit harder for us to get the materials we need for conquest. And 1880 has happened, which should mean, 1, that the rush for Africa has begun. And 2, maybe because I'm not a European country, actually, I can't do what I want to do. Yeah, I wonder because I'm not in Europe, I actually don't get the full access to... Relations are too high with the Ottoman Empire. No, decrease relations. We don't like the Ottomans. We want to kill them. And now Britain and France are worth a lot of African countries. We'll see how that goes for them. You can see the Canadians are down here. Germany's down here. And keep on getting all the military techs. Once we get all the military techs, we can kind of focus on getting some other technology going. Let's see, 66 stack here. You still have a truce. You're allied. Why are you allied with the British? I thought aren't you hostile? You're opposed right now. You're actually in the Japanese sphere. Which does make my life harder, but I'm still going to go back and try to take place in the sun. 5.3 infamy, very cool. Okay, see, the British are moving their way into Russia. You want to start pushing way down here. I mean, you're in the Japanese sphere. I'm not scared of Japan that much. They have 54 ship. Which is a little scary. But I'm not attacking... Like, I want to attack the Ottomans without the backing of the British Empire, right? Like, that would be a little ridiculous for us. Muscat Oman wants military access. You are fighting against the Portuguese. I mean, sure. Are you trying to annex them? Basically, yes. The British are fighting their way into Egypt, going to annex all this. It's going to give them, again, another front line with the Ottomans, which is nice. It'll take them a while, I think, to annex all this land, but that's okay. So what else do you want? You want Trent? What the hell? Is that this? Yes. Do you want your core territories? You want to cut Russia down to size and you want reparations. I don't know if you're going to be able to get all of that. And now there's a lot of nationalists right now in our colonial holding. Which is, like, not good. But I don't really know if there's anything I can do to actually stop them. I mean, I guess I can send my units over. Try to secure a hold over in China. But the Ottomans, they're at war with these guys in the south. You're also no longer allied to the British. If I was to declare war for Basra... would Britain say yes? Britain would say yes. So, you know what? Actually, if we're at war with Britain, if we're at war and we're on the same side as Britain, they'll actually fight the rebels for us if they get the opportunity to do so. And honestly, if the AI, if their territory in China falls, I'm not that worried about it, to be quite honest. Yeah, we did save. Declare a war, take Basra, call in the British. Britain did join, increase military spending to maximum, and mobilize the armed forces. We're hoping to see the British send units in, because once all their units down here are done, we can move into the Ottoman territory. Yeah, and Germany is just crushing the Italians. We'll probably see a separate peace with them at some point. Which is better, Hearthstone 4 or Victoria 2? I prefer Victoria 2. Okay, we got a lot of Ottoman troops entering into Persia. Not a surprise. Like, this is not a surprising turn of events. We are at war with the Dutch as well, but the Dutch I'm not really scared of. We did lose 37 prestige, which does hurt our relations a little bit. And now Guangdong does exist as an independent country. But I mean, we made a lot of money off China, so I'm still kind of okay with the way things have turned out there. And again, we gotta remember, Ottomans are on military tech 8. We are currently on tech 13. Our army is just better than theirs. Even they're going to be defending in the mountains. It sucks if we lose all the prestige from, Where are you going? Going to Mabad? Let's see if we can fight these guys. We do got some Dutch units around the area, which I'm a little bit more concerned about. Yeah, the Dutch are actually a bigger threat than the Ottomans are. And actually, both of our armies are now losing ground. Very cool. Okay, pull back into Tehran. Come back here for a moment. Get some blockades going. I mean, Britain should be arriving soon. Yeah, okay. Greece, we want the alliance back. Okay, let's fight this Ottoman army. 1.8 war score. Okay, we're happy to see that. And once Britain is done killing off Egypt, they'll be able to send troops into the Ottoman lands. We are going to be losing some prestige because of our occupied territories, but... I mean, it's not going very well. Also, I didn't want laissez-faire, but it's too late. I've already selected that option. For a -11... I'm guessing Britain is actually just not getting military access through their own colonies. What can I do against you? I can't really do anything against you right now. Okay, so we're taking a -4 penalty. You got a level 3 defense general, which is pretty good. Are you mountain? The thing is, like, all of Iran is just mountains. Which is very sad. You're getting a little bit more war score there. A lot of the country is getting occupied. You know, I won't deny that. How long until the Egyptian war is over? You're only at 17%, huh? Well, I guess you haven't really gotten to any of the populated areas yet. Okay, then reinforcements up here. Crush the Ottomans again. What military tech are the Dutch at? The Dutch are on tech 18. So yeah, they're better than us. And who's the war leader? Are you the war leader? Yes. So the Dutch might wipe peace out, which will make our lives easier. Because we are losing, we're losing a lot of prestige in this war. Okay, looks like the socialists have won the election once again. Also, we're no longer in the British sphere of influence. But we did take Basra, which is kind of all we were fighting for. I guess, you know, it worked out better. I mean, what was this? Nationalize the industry. Well, we'll commission a warship. We can nationalize foreign industry in the country. How much industry is actually in our country? A little Japanese, a little Russian. I will admit, the war did end up going slightly worse than I would have liked. So we did drop down to 14th place, which is about 4 places worse than where we were before. One of our military leaders has died. Do you want to nationalize? I'm gonna say no right now, because I'm a little bit worried about it. Pushed on Patriots. Okay, again, I'll split half of you guys in, half of you guys go fight these guys. Let's go back to Basra. Again, the Ottomans aren't really a threat. Like, I know, the thing with the Ottomans is they just have more people than us. They got more troops, which is the scary thing. How many soldiers do we got in this population? Less than at least 1.7, so I feel okay getting soldier pops here. And Kandahar is at 0.8. You know what? I will train troops here, even though it might be a little bit risky. Having troops that are potentially going to join a rebellion against us. Well, the thing with Kuwait is that it's actually a puppet of the Ottomans, so we can't actually just take it from them, unfortunately. As much as I would like to. What I want to do is I want to kill the Nejd Emirate, but we don't really have that opportunity to do so right now. We will get ideological thought. Get one more national focus, and we will cut military spending because there's no reason to be spending less money while we're currently at peace. What are we spending? We're spending a lot of money on education. We're at 24% literacy, which is not horrible. We'll cut down education spending at least a little bit right now. We want Kuwait. We want the Trucial states. The thing is, I want all of Iraq, and I want Arabia here. Though that's the territory that I want to kind of own by the end of the game. Okay, you guys are gonna come back here. Let's start building up a second army. 2, you know, professional armies in order to fight against the Ottomans, I think would be beneficial for us. And now you're all part of this. We're still in nobody's sphere of influence. The Russians, I mean, it looks like actually Britain doesn't care about us anymore, which is a real shame. Yeah, we can change some stuff. What's the biggest movement? Public meetings. You guys want public meetings? I will give you public meetings. Congratulations. You're now allowed to protest in Iran. Congratulations to you. And Germany did take back the records from the Italians. It's not a big surprise. I'm sure once the truce with Russia, or with France, I should say, expires in 84, Germany will just crush the French. You know, let's also go state government. Let's get more soldiers here as well. So we really need to increase our maximum army size. But the army size is a little sad right now. Okay, so it looks like you are fighting against China. We'll see how that goes for you. And I mean, with Britain having access to Africa, they'll actually have a front line and to immediately invade into the Ottomans, which is nice. Apparently, you're also now allied with the Portuguese. I don't really know why. You just kind of are. And the thing is, like, will Kuwait ever not be a part of... I mean, interestingly, we could theoretically... Oh, no, we can't. No, we could attack you. Like 1,500 hours of Victoria, too. I would like an honorary doctorate. But unfortunately, right now, I don't have anywhere near 1,500 hours. Yes, Algeria has risen up against the French. They will fight against you. We're getting more, I mean, I think our navy is okay. 11 ironclads, it's not fantastic. Against any modern European navy, it'll get dominated. But I think against, like, the Ottomans or maybe any of these countries around here, 11 ironclads will be more than enough to secure our position. Portugal did annex all of you. So you might actually see, like, a pretty big Portuguese Africa when those wars begin very soon. And a truce with you is going to expire in 87. We can we can't secularize society. We're going to lose 11 prestige. We've already lost it, so why not? We're now a secularist nation in the Belgian Congo. Okay, German Cameroon has now appeared, just kind of existing here. And we'll see if Portugal gives up this territory. Nationalist industry change border policies. What do we need for you again? Management strategy. It's 1900 is definitely going to happen first. But yeah, let's keep on getting more soldier pops. Let's upgrade one more level of railroad. Because we're still on, like, our industry stock. Our economy could be, you know, a lot better. Tangiers International Zone. What I'm going to do is Prov ID, change owner, Germany. 1956, just to at least give the German colony an actual port. Otherwise, it looks like very dumb. It looks dumb and it makes no sense. And do we want to keep commissioning warships? I think right now we're fine. We actually don't have any naval capacity to afford another warship. I mean, I guess I could scuttle a couple of the transports, make room for another ironclad. But I don't think that's really necessary right now. And Aragon. Wait, really? Wait, who's here? For Boss Country. Okay, so the Boss Country has got all their cores. So we actually have a massive Boss Country right now. And I mean, there's actually a lot of rebels just in Spain. You're actually in the Danish sphere. Here's the funny thing. What's going to happen, I can guarantee, is France is now going to invade the Boss Country, bringing the Danish at war with France and crushing Denmark so they're no longer a great power. Like, once the war in Algeria is done, I'm almost guaranteed that's what's going to happen. Yeah, I don't think we need any more ironclads right now. I think our navy is basically as good as it's going to get. We're still not anybody's sphere of influence. I mean, we're really hoping that, Britain will defend us for as long as possible. Expand the railroads as much as we can. I don't think Russia's going to be able to get any cost abilities against us. I'm hoping, at least. And I mean, we could annex this part of Afghanistan, but it's like, it's not really worth it. And you already love us. Britain, I want to be under your sphere of influence. I definitely do not want to be under Russia's sphere of influence. I don't trust Russia. I mean, I guess Russia could help us against the Ottomans. I'm just worried that Russia will get us involved in some stupid war against Germany, which is not what I want to happen. And the railroads actually aren't being built. No, now they are. I think it's very expensive. We got to buy all these materials. Hungary is looking a little funky right now, but okay. Are you really not going to invade the Boss Country? I mean, France is it's like open territory. I guess actually you're at war with the Germans now, because Germany wants Alsace-Lorraine back. So I'm going to almost guarantee that you are going to lose that country now. Yeah, Belgium and France are going to get crushed. Will they take anything else? Maybe, maybe. And Britain's at war with Abyssinia because they want Etria, which is this little blue area here. Germany actually owns Somalia here as well. They got German, Southwest Africa. And you're at war with... Are you calling into the War of France? The 53rd War of British Aggression against German liberation. Am I anywhere close to French borders? I don't think so. I'll join the war. Just because. What's the big movement today? Common schools. You know what? I do want a school system. Get our education up as much as we possibly can. Yeah, now we're now allied with Germany in the war here. We got Hungarian communists. We got a couple of Jacobin rebels here as well. Okay, so we keep on expanding railroads. Are there any railroads we can expand down here? Yes, there is. So give me that railroad. Of course, China did re-annex Hunan. It's a little disappointing that we did lose that territory, but, you know, it is what it is.